when you have someone close to you in your life that possibly has some narcissistic or dysfunctional behaviors, that probably doesn't have your best intentions in mind and actually just wants to have their best intentions in mind, you may be dealing with something called convenient memory loss. Now, you can have this with friends, with family, and essentially what it is when something happens in a relationship that bothers you as a person, that makes you feel uncomfortable, that crosses a boundary, and you kind of conveniently forget about it so that you can proceed forward in your relationship without discomfort and without confrontation. Now, this is something that I have experienced many a times. I know that a lot of people have also experienced it. And it's one of those things that in order to foster this relationship and create this image of what you wish that the relationship would be, is you intentionally have to forget about all of these dysfunctional things that compromise you and cross your boundaries, okay? So one of those things is when you're reattacking the relationship and now you're looking at, is this relationship serving me? What is this? All of a sudden, all these things that have happened to you over the years and over the time of the relationship come up and you're like, oh, that person did that. Oh, that person did that. And I really didn't like that. And now all of a sudden you're like, why have I been dealing with this all this time? Is this relationship actually not as good as I've wanted it to be? Is there maybe something not quite right about how I've been treated in the past in this relationship? And if the answer to either of those questions is a resounding yes, then instead of proceeding forward the way that it's been, it's okay to take a look and see if this is what you still want to foster, right? Does this relationship reciprocate good intentions from both sides? Does this relationship respect boundaries on both sides? Are you able to have issues and bring them up with this other person and it be okay and resolved? Sometimes with people that you have relationships with that experience this convenient memory loss, and it's essentially just forgetting things that were not okay in the past so that you can move forward. A lot of times it's not necessarily the specific traits that, oh, I just need to address them. A lot of times it is the character of the person, which you cannot change people's characters. Now, does that mean that you have to cross them off and completely block all of them? Not necessarily. With my experience, I have done that with a lot of people, right? Because I'm like, holy shit, I've been abused this entire time. Holy shit, I just needed to have some more boundaries, right? But I think that it also can be managed by just having confident, clear boundaries with that person. And it doesn't really matter for your sake if they lose their shit or if they have become upset with it. It's like you have to realize this is not okay with me, and I'm worthy of having boundaries, and I'm worthy of saying, nah, this is all good. You cannot treat me that way. That crosses a boundary. You need to check yourself. If you want to continue with this relationship, you need to figure out how to not treat me that way, or else we can't move forward and I'm going to move on with my life. It is a difficult place to get to when it comes to those kinds of interactions with people, right? Because those kinds of things do happen with people that kind of struggle with where to set their boundaries and the kinds of people that they want to attract with, right? But you got to realize that if you struggle with those kinds of things, that means that you're here to learn something about it, right? Don't see this person as an obstacle. Don't see this person as something bad in your life. See this person as an opportunity that you can go learn these awesome qualities that will make you the capable human being that you're already capable of being. This aspect in this relationship is on its way to building you into this really powerful person that you're inherently becoming. Because the people that aren't capable of becoming that don't go through these kinds of issues, right? And sometimes it's the awesome people that are the strongest that go through these issues because they have to work through it and realize their boundaries and what they're worth, and that it's okay to be in uncomfortable situations with people that they allowed into their lives. So just because somebody loses their cool, or you expect somebody to lose their cool, or it's just a habitual behavior that this person has, realize that convenient memory loss is a thing. You have to realize that it is something that is going to come up at some point for you. It's not something that's going to come up for them. They don't give a shit, right? They don't care. It's okay for it to come up for you and you to acknowledge things that weren't okay in the past and for you to address them and to you to use them to move forward in the best way possible for yourself. That's all that I have to say for this video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos that are awesome. I have some really good shit on my channel. I'll see you in the next one.